Hi, everyone, and welcome to a game that I'm playing today, which I'm so glad that you're here with me to experience this, because I have not. I can't even remember, the last time I've played a dating sim game. Definitely, I've never played one on stream, I'll tell you that, and not on the computer. I might have played one a long time ago. But anyways, hi, we're playing a game that's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. We're gonna see if Colonel Sanders can, I don't know, sweep us off our feet? We'll see. Let's see how you guys like him, and how we like him, and how I like him. And yeah, and I don't know, maybe you'll see how awkward I am with dating simulators. And yeah, this looks amazing. I'm so excited for it. Like, you want to, oh my. That's a comment. Also, the audio is kind of whack, so I might have to turn it up for you guys or myself. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go into it. There's gonna be a lot of reading because this is visual novel. I think it's very short, or not visual novel, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna start. I mean, like, look at it. Okay. Sorry, I'm probably gonna be so awkward. What's your name? Ceri. Okay. Ooh, we got biscuits and fried chicken. Okay, let's see. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Okay, we're a student. Like, okay, I see we're like in college here, I think. We've got some like K-pop up in here. We have a fried chicken, or I mean a chicken with the Star of Bethlehem behind it. Like, I don't know what's going on there. It's just like a star exploding chicken, flying chicken, and some hearts on the window. We've got like the little heart hand, which I'm doing right now for you, the heart hand. Yeah, our water bottle. Ooh, we play tennis. We've got some vans in the corner, which you can't see, but that's all right. News Kissy is like 15 minutes away from you. There you go. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Let's like stir the clock out and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over? We got our first game over! Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I had a feeling that would end the game. Hi guys. Okay, we already got through that. Alright, let's wake up. It's the life you want. Hey, yo. Alright, let's smack that clock up and at 'em. No routine. Sleeping through my alarm and just... That's valid. That's so valid. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Is this official KFC or is this weird? This is official KFC. Like, officially presented by KFC. So this is real. Yeah, I love the name of this school, by the way. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Yes. It's just chicken and traditional Chinese. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mika, for letting us know. Oh, I love that. But yes, this is official. This is a real official game. I'm not pulling your leg. It's real. If you doubt me, look it up. Yes, I'm very excited about this. Okay, you'll need to take this seriously. I'm like which one would I pick? Shoot, see, it's why I don't like make decisions and stuff on stream, because I'm like, okay, hold on, I have my iced coffee with me. Let's be like go-getters. Like, yeah, let's take this seriously. Better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You buzz through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop us now. I confidently grab a biscuit, straight out the door, and head off to class. Oh my gosh, not the nom noise. Just what I needed to get my blood flowing. Sorry, I'm gonna like switch between this like third person talking and then just talking as if it's me talking. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Ain't no clucking around when you're chasing the chicken man. Yeah, I guess. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh my gosh, I've never met you before. Oh my gosh, look. Oh my, it's like kind of us. It's kind of me, actually, though. I love that. Like, kind of? Like, we've got the same hair color and we have glasses. And that's cute for us. Okay. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. That's so relatable. I'm so awkward, too. Okay. Very cute. We love you, Miriam. Okay. Good morning, Ceri. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of enthusiasm for the morning girl. Actually, look, that says finger licking dating sim. Yes. The sun just... Oh no. Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any of the love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Why is this relatable? We're supposed to relate to ourselves, not another character. Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since you were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. Just has your front... Right? She literally she's like basically me. Memo baby. Oh my gosh. Let's just assume we worked hard to get into the school and so did she. Hi! With the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. I'd be stressed. No wonder she's freaking out. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh my god. You pep talk her or change the subject? I think we should pep talk. Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. She told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome man in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to have made a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. Give me a 3-day semester. I would have loved that. Although that probably would have stressed me out, but at least the stress would be over in a short period of time. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yeah. You can definitely believe it. Literally same. Yep. I can't believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Oh my gosh, look at Ashley. How cute. Everybody is so cute. The university is gonna be a recurring name. We find a new nickname. Oh my gosh. I'll just start calling a bunch of like random... Well, Ashley, right? Why she got like... Look at her. What the heck? Why does she get a heart-shaped cutout here? Let's go. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. What? What type of insult is that? You leave Ceri's shins alone. They're perfectly normal. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Ashley is super stunned. Will you marry me? There you go. Ashley is actually the one that we want. We don't need Colonel Sanders. If anyone here knows what perfect skins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, rocking glutes. What? Van. Oh my gosh, who is this? What the heck? You rang? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, so as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. This is like a guy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, that's what's happening. This is a JoJo's reference? Most definitely. It's gotta be. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Joestar. Joestar. Yeah, Van. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. The first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. This Gloria's our perfect cast. Oh my gosh. I love them. Look at everybody. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid push hard against the window directly next to it. What? What is this? Why is there a child? I think it's broken. You reach for it and easily pull the door open. That's a dating sim. But it was ideal. Just these characters, a bunch of KFC business people, right? That should do the trick. I love you. Okay, child. What are you doing at this? When are we getting a game based on Daddy Burger King? Oh my gosh, I love that. That would be so funny. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student? He must be one heck of a chef, and his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Ceri. So, you gonna make me hold this door all day? Is a kid have a beer belly right now? He's just a kid. It's just like little kid stuff. Nope. With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? Like, in the kid way. I think it's just you. I mean, it's just like a little kid. Is that what? What's that water for? I'm drinking coffee. Which coffee is technically, it's made from water, so, you know. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. There's a dating sim for Dairy Queen. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. My default spot, or literally the back corner. Give me the back corner of the room and I'm satisfied. I need like the back. A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. It's a puppy. It's a doggy. Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Also, I'm assuming this man up here in like the top left corner is like, is he like the KFC guy? Like, is he someone with KFC? Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? Oh, you sit in the front. Well, yeah, I had to transition to the front at one point because I couldn't see. But if I could help it, I'd sit in the back. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of USAL. Oh, University of Culinary School Academy of Learning. Okay, USAL. UCSAL. USAL. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call it. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. You say whoever you have a crush on, you care not where it is. You know from the moment you walk into class. Interesting. A good acronym. Yes, I know that acronym did not spell USAL, but that's what I'm gonna call it. Like, kind of did if you remove some words. What? A cute dog's our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom? What? I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, you know who you are the moment you walk in. Oh, you know who people are? He walks in. Oh my gosh, not the cherry blossoms and the sparkles and the little effects. Oh my god, it's Colonel Sanders. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Oh my gosh, Harland. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. There's a little bow tie. Yep. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Wait, what? Is that what she's called? Maybe we should open that window back up for before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Guys, he's an old man. We can't have the hot one be labeled a child lover. What? Colonel Sanders is old. Is he supposed to be like college aged here? Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Colonel Sanders is immortal. Yeah. He's a vampire. Besides, when Ceri sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Bro, is this a teacher-student relationship between us and Colonel? Oh no. Alright. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. I guess he was a student. He said student. Professor Dog said student. Professor Dog steps in to settle class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. Hold on. Sorry, I had to drink some coffee. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Okay, it still feels weird there. It's fine. And just then, I also assume in student terms, we're like all adults, college level. Or at least we are. We're our age. We're my age, okay? I work tomorrow. Why are you drinking coffee? Because I got coffee after work. I will probably be wired. That's okay. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts his professor's rousing speech. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Who are you? Who are you? Quiet! Oh my gosh, it's just like an average guy. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school. You was my teacher. The detail. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student he's referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance? Huh? Sir, who are you? What? So forgettable, can I relate? Oh no. The class bursts into laughter. Who is this? Why do you look like that? Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based off what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Don't call me out like that, Sprinkles. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I feel like chicken snack? Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks into it, or onto it. His favorite! Oh my gosh! Well, I think there might be some competition for New Star student. Free Professor immediately devours a snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm druggy jewel. That's so good. Love that. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind of them. Or to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hi, Ceri. There's still a seat here. It seems no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options. What will you choose? Well, if this is me, I'm picking my best friend. Like, I don't know him. Who is he? Like, who's Colonel Sanders to us right now? He's just some dude who walked in. But our best friend? I mean, come on. We can't abandon our best friend like that. Best friend. You moved to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Like, she was so nervous. We gotta be a pal. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. We did bribe him. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is so darn dreamy. Oh my gosh. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. Why is this child in here? We get with Ashley? That'd be awesome. I want endings. Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders is upset that we're not. Of course. See, Colonel Sanders would love to have me sitting next to him, but I want to sit next to my best friend. So he's gonna have to deal with it. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... What? A feather? That's right. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared for love, not too much salt, camel meat, or a pancake that looks like a silly face. Ooh, a pancake that looks like a silly face sounds right, but I think it's this one. Anything, but this is silly. A spork, yeah, sporks are kind of like, they're a little frustrating. I think it's, which one do I think the game would think? See, that's the thing. I feel like if it was me, anything is silly. But good food is good food. We'll do the top one. That's right. Okay. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes. That's wrong. He's nothing but the best. Oh no! I'm sorry. No, he's not. Oh no. 4 out of 5. Only 1 wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do all right, kid. Look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. Wow, okay, we have approval from whoever you are, Mr. Sanders, okay? May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. Makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Delicious fragrance waves through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. This poor guy. He's doing nothing wrong. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. This is your too rude. No, but that's rude. Yeah, why is he being rude? She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Oh my gosh, it is fried chicken! Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You need to go again. The game is getting you. Colonel Sanders' fried chicken is wooing you. Get your KFC. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at a sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter to evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Don't use people. Ashley has the riz. No, it's fake. It's a fake. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts controlling his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. Has just the right amount of toxic. No. She's just using. She doesn't actually care at all. That's too much level of toxic. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind, meditate on this moment, try to identify every flavor, savor the moment, everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. Let's do like the middle one. Toxic is the 12th herb and spice. Flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Oh, okay, we have to. Oh, we approach him. Okay. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Oh my gosh, look at his staff. Oh my gosh, the staff or scepter, whatever you want to call it. It's got a chicken on it. I love that for him. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Oh my gosh, he is disgusted by us. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, man, get away from me. Just one ingredient. But I can't tell you. But you can't tell. Wow, I'm messing this up. I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted. Wow. You'd have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Well, you're wrapped up in that huge revelation. You notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find him outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. Redacted? Dad is in this game. Oh my gosh. Dad? From the hit game Hades? I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Oh my gosh, he's crying. Wow. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is a perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength, wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient, or be modest but thoughtful. I like being let's be modest, but Hades is a tasty little snack apparently. Oh my gosh. Let's be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you, oh, we got hearts, that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Ceri. I'm sure you'll be a big success. No, we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh my gosh, how could we? Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, Ceri, I'll prepare a station. Oh my gosh, we made her cry. Watch Miriam run away with Colonel Sanders for herself. I mean, good for her. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's a price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's ask Clank. He's like a kitchen machine, so. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. What in the world? Miriam with codependency issues. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue, how'd you know you? Ha ha ha. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Think as a walking dishwasher, best teammate ever. Yeah, which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. Fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow his mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Let's do grandma's mashed potato and gravy. That sounds good. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Actually, I think there's no way they made such a movie without implementing a romance arc. Enemies to lovers is real. It's true. Is this going to be enemies to lovers for us and Ashley? Did someone call for me? Okay, wait. Why did I just now realize how his shirt was? What is going on here? Ah, no. Jeez, Van. I'm over here crushing Ceri's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Ceri was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Actually, about to find out if you're looking good the knuckle sandwiches. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders. Hunk of hunks are your type of bean. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Let's do Miriam? You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Like a thigh and drumstick, her leggings. Yes! Her like stockings are cute with the little fried chickens. Is somebody threatening my friend? I'll destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust via V? Is that via V? Via V, my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Ceri is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking in autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes, and the results look spectacular! Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in his crazy world stops. What is happening? Why is he looking at us like that? Colonel, you're making me embarrassed. Don't look at me. Not a spork! Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh my gosh, we admitted she's beautiful. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Ceri. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I ask Potato's face? Who is this child? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look down with envy. How could we get Cerners in trouble? I know. I guess we just wanted to fling potatoes at Ashley. The interrupting student rushes at Ban Ban and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. He killed it! Oh my god, what? What the heck just happened? He just died. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh my gosh, what? Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen their whole crowd. They're motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh. Actually a horror game, right? I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student, all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Walking home together, right? Oh my goodness. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Ceri? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. See, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you heard a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. Oh my gosh. What is this? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. What? Hold on. What? I gotta drink some of my coffee. Give me a second. I'm sorry. The spork monster. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Actually a horror game. Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Huh? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes in the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack? Worked last time, right? Cook with love? 1 damage. It won't forget this. It's really feeling threatened. Focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Monster Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. We have to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spurk Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spurk Monster uses Ultra Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Wait, what? We go on the attack again? Cook with love? 1 damage? It's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn. I wonder who's going to have to clean it up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Alright. I'll let you guys pick. Should we spare him or finish him? He almost killed me, I will say. Kill. Pull. Okay. Okay, pull time. I don't think this is gonna be kill or a spare. Really accurate. Alright. I started the poll, I think. Alright. Are we gonna kill or spare the biblically accurate spork? Okay. So far, it's kill. Even! Y'all! Guys. 50-50? Oh? Okay. It just switched. 57 point. Okay. Alright. Well, on the pull here. We've got kill. Forget mercy. Finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. Finish him. Oh, thank you, Nolan, for the super chat. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student debt loan distraction. Nolan did the first super chat. He did do a super chat a few weeks ago, I think, too. But he still didn't just, yes. I think I can like, oh, I can heart it. Oh, that's cool. Student loan debt destruction, that's 10 damage. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Ceri. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it is so much more. A book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Not any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Served 50k in debt. Oof. Nah. Maybe in this game we are. That $2 will help. Marco sounds like barks to sprinkles, right? You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. He's in your house now? Yeah, he walked us home. Good night, my colonel. Oh my god. Ah, that's embarrassing. How we know where we live? We must have told him, like, in our dreary state. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the fried chicken. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? The traditional Chinese chicken. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and he was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Curly's in love with the oven, right? Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. Imagine we chose Pop for her. I don't know if she would have. I think Pop's like an actual child, so I don't think that. Miriam is. Oh my gosh! There we go. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Yeah, I guess we're great. Sometimes. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? No, we can't say that. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that, if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. I think she is too. I think she might be talking about something else. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. Bet he would love to know more about new spices. Miriam, did you get drugged? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it may be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It'd mean the world to me! No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? No, we're gonna make it up. We gotta, come on, like, we have a reputation, you know? Quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about, I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfy her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Hold on, lots of talking. Miriam ain't dumb. Wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Who might that be? It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school. Why? On a horse? Let's just stand back and admire his glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Oh my gosh, look how majestic he looks here. Oh my gosh. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Why is he crying? What is happening? Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Ceri just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. With that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. You enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. The way they're hiding, you know, must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Let's try not to act interested in them, but try to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You and hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem, it's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? Not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like you and the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are a secret. You notice they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What? We're playing, hee hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry, he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. To watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. You go. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sparkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Womp womp! Yeah. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite bowel, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. Oh my gosh! When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Ceri? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Glass of water, shimmering pepper, or dog biscuit? What? A pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally, you reach out, grab it, eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. I drank coffee. Pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and everyone is staring at you. Pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. For anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Yeah, you're on. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool? Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Ceri. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. The cleaver has a chain on it. Wait, Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not sports in court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. But we're the one that egged it on. At least not until we turn on the timer. Timer ready. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready. Team Rocket, Van Van, and Ashley. Oh my gosh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The heart rebuilds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. Oh my gosh, it does. Look at her, the cute little heart chain. Over here. The chain. I'll defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. You're feeling like you could really impress him again here. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh god. Okay. Is temperature, does water boil at 100 degrees Celsius? Okay. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're gonna need some to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. The honey spices what? I thought it was 11? That's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now that you've got some basic steps going, time to elevate your crafts. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude? Okay, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. What do you mean? Who said that? What? When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Where does it come from? The small town. That's right, this is your shot. You're not gonna miss it. Ah, woo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. was the sound of success. Sizzling. What's wrong? Oh no, it's boiling! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Okay, next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Ceri. He's actually cheering you on. Which should be awesome, except he's watching you, making you totally forget what you were doing. All you can think about is him! How many spoonfuls of gravy does it take to fill up a Victorian... Oh. Ah! You stand on a dessert island, dessert cookbook. What do you take? What? Oh my god, what's happening? Yeah, you should be focused on the fact you're falling behind. Walking on a beach. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. Yeah, we're starting to keep up. The next situation is over. Ashley's already begun playing elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Oh boy. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Ceri does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. You hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixture to rescue dough before it's overrigged. No, our hand! Ceri, no! You're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Oh my gosh! Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. Can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Ceri's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his joggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Ceri to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of a delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind handing me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly? Kiwi? What? Colonel Sanders seemed intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dipped his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places the soft-covered finger in his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Ooh, let's put ourselves in between them. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. The goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Game over. Oh my gosh! We gotta try again. Okay, where does this put us? Oh my gosh. What? Wait. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, we have to like do this whole thing. 100C. Okay. Okay, 11. Okay. Gratitude. Small town. Bubbling. What? Next question. Okay. 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 Ooh, yeah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Internalize rage. What? Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes, they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. What? The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Yikes for no eyebrows, right? Yeah. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. I've walked other paths, arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. What? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. Want us to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that can humble a man in a crisp white suit and be proud of, or a humble man. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! What? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Oh my gosh, Spork Monster. Gorko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? Sorry, Gorko, I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. What? Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly the same. In every way. Why do you ask? It's already on the same page as you. It's just we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Ceri is trying to say is, can't we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies. Borko's the same as book. Yeah. I suppose we don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious, you're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human? Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at this school. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile? Guile? If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Ceri, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. It sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping in Colonel's home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Oh my goodness, hold on. One second, let me drink something. A rooster in his house? Yeah. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Is this really the view of his house? What the heck? Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. You're starving now and you hate it. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. There is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. Meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret? Let's reveal it. You're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. If you can talk yourself out of it, you dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. Present to you my original coleslaw. Shredded cabbage just glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on the moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each one seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item. Oh, okay. What's this? Keeps a secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. 11, 11, 11. The safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Wait, that's hilarious. I am the reason KFC sells coleslaw. Absolutely. Adorable baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache, it must be Colonel Sanders. What? From childhood? Huh. There's a baby picture of just themselves. Probably the same person who would make their own face the logo of the company, right? Okay. Except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Huh. A large urn. It says here lie ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. Scented candle. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood? Summer of 69. One of the secret recipe ingredients. It's something. Old man looks a bit like Colonel Sanders. The urn, right? Happy St. Valentine's Day all. Yeah! Happy Valentine's Day. Here are my little heart emos. Yay! Heart, heart, heart. You look closely. There's a short inscription under who my friend Pete is. A comb. Wow, lock of silver hair. That's Colonel Sanders' hair. It's actually made of spun silver. What the? How to use the emojis? This is a terrible day. No, it's a great day because everyone's here with me. And we're together on a date with Colonel Sanders. And each other. And yeah, you have to be a channel member in order to get them, which I haven't unlocked yet, so technically I'm just teasing you guys with my emotes. I have these 4 specifically, which I'm going to change them up a little bit, but I think I'm definitely keeping this one. Yeah. The chicken? Realistic stuffed chicken. Oh, it's real. A real stuffed chicken. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's the ghost. Thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could tell you my name right now. It's... Can you see me in the middle of something? The window a crack and is swept out with a breeze. You open the door and... to Colonel Sanders' closet, find a robe. His signature white suit's hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. It's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to eat casual until he asks you why he's wearing your jacket. Valentine's Day is not just for lovers. Everyone you care about. Exactly. Exactly. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh my goodness. Oh crap, the jacket! Forgot to take it off. What's this popcorn bucket do? Let's see, which one? Should we, like, tell him the truth? We'll tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh! The hearts! I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Ceri? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Oh my gosh, the abrupt dream sequence. Oh my gosh, the fried chicken. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Wait, I didn't know it's how we fell asleep. We literally fell asleep in Colonel Sanders' house. We've known him for 2 days. Oh my gosh. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to him? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. Some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how'll they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when he emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Yeah, let's flatter him. You know, I think we make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, I was just... And now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! Before he marries Ashley, because best business partner. Nah. We are the best business partner. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dolls turned up polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Yeah, what? Now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wow. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. You arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. As you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. That's great, I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hee sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Double date with Clank. So I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Ceri, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. I gotta go now, fundraising Chicken Man. Yeah. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. Naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Ceri, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Ceri, I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Ceri. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad and get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa! That's that book? It looks like bad news. Maybe we'd say, what's that book? It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Say, no! A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around edges of the page. Ashley goes massive, but she's hot. Hey, that's how the toxic chicks get ya. I could use this spell here that says it'll erase anyone I choose from my memories. If I scroll out Colonel Sanders, it'd probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That's way drastic. Can you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe like tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Oh my gosh, I don't think we should do that. No. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. What? Let's wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is dead silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Ceri, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills into the class. Or isn't Sparks? Told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan? J&J forever? Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend? Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Take Jeff and Joan with you, and you can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Aww. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out the gas from his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. He burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. He slowly rolls out the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, Showdown Challenge Exam. Still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful stall nearby in terms of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone. Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Okay, not Pop. Pop is a child. That's not... If it wasn't for the silly premise, it'd be a great prose. Miriam gives him a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. I bet Professor Dog is gonna love it up. Pop is like 8. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. While you're pep talking Miriam, you completely miss lunch, but that's okay, because you got a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. Decided to head to the arena early to practice. Pop is 38. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off Ban Ban and the supposed Man-Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Ceri's famous chicken pot pie! After practicing for months, this dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders! Ceri, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake, and the spell is slowly spilling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you'd let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes up behind you. I feel like we have to fess up, because if we don't, it's probably going to catch on fire. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. It's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping of TLC. But I'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. Say burning food. Oof. Would not be the first time. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just perfect dishes that you'll push. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. That'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Ban Ban and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices. He's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, trademark, fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Hold on, I gotta drink. Okay. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster. Ban Ban fixes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Beep boop. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let that happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Ban Ban quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, we got to do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Or do they have catchphrases for their cooking methods? Why not? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Ceri. Miriam notices too. I've always believed in you, Ceri, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. Where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle! So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Wait, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids in your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Another devil. Sorry, Steve. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? See, the Spork Monster notices you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. See what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little Spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class when I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win! Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Ceri, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. Give up, drop out. No, never, 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 never. I never give up. Are you kidding? The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Don't worry, Ceri. You may have suffered some setbacks, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I am truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed is to make mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I followed my heart. What a guy! Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. Besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have surprising effects that can surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we can combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students! The time expired. It's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying. Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? If someone asked for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. Can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. Kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in USAL history. It's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. You could say Pop was not up to the challenge. Ah ha ha. Very true. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and a savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. What a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy for this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. You better laugh. I thought it was funny. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles and some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam's overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Ceri, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe hoe and urchin shell topped with caviar. Oh gosh. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? It's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the udi, and he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. That actually looks really good, but urchin is actually disgusting. I've never had urchin, and I don't know if I would want it. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first. He can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked. Ouch, my tongue. Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Can't eat this, it keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made out of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. For forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I can drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Oh, I'm gonna drink some more coffee. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater soup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Okay, that looks so cute. Look at how cute this dish looks. I want a dish this cute. I want to eat something cute and fancy. Wow, good job, Ashley. Slay. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it is quite delightful. However, it asks that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Ceri? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe in too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. The food cannot be eaten. It cannot be judged. You're disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally can't keep her two-face routine up. You wouldn't know the high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this glass gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh my gosh, yum. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. Completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone is graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Oh my gosh, we're literally at a school dance. What? The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Mac and cheese on fried chicken sounds disgustingly unhealthy, but so good. Yeah. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Doug is in the house! Ow. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van, oh my gosh, what a cute outfit! Ashley! Oh my gosh, I love that. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves righting the wrongs that they did while they were villains. Are you sure about that? For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No, it's not this guy. No ghost allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together... yeah, Ashley... yeah. It's a spark monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, spark monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone to be my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up in talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Bye, student. Aw, wait, her outfit's so cute too. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? I wonder. It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and second your diploma, so you had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. We got a new wing on the school, not to mention an honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Still doing the talking thing. I'm Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? Actually, I feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Oh my gosh, it's Colonel Sanders in casual wear. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Ceri, what are you doing sitting all alone? Well, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and just a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. So you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders. The future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Ceri. Me saying my own name activated your Ceri. Yeah, I know, it is kind of closed. Sorry. That's kind of funny. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders drops dead in his tracks. Or stops dead. We're together. Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. Who'll help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with this other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. My dear Ceri, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Don't be mean to us! What the heck? Along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. You better treat us right. You better be treating us right. Colonel Sanders be like, get good. Oh my gosh, look, it's the intro. Ashley, we love you. But you're kind of toxic. Oh my gosh, this is too much. Yeah! Oh my gosh, we did it. Wow, amazing. Awesome. All right. What a fun game. That was so silly. I had a fun time. I now really want, like, fried chicken mac and cheese, you know, like from that ending. KFC did a fun job at this game. This was hilarious. I thought the story was silly and it was just fun. I hope you all had a fun time. That'll be it for today. I hope you guys had a great day. I know it's the middle of the week, my only stream this week because I'm a little busy this week. And again, I'm taking a break because I want to prepare for something special next week, which maybe my new model, maybe next Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. I'm done with the rigging. I just have to prepare a couple more things, and I may or may not post another teaser in the Discord server after stream. So yeah, okay. We should have all unanimously bought KFC to eat dinner. Oh my gosh, I should have had KFC for dinner. I did not. I had fast food, so like I could have done that. Like I literally got burgers. Like went to a burger place. Well, I mean, not just burgers, and it's not. I don't know. Again, I don't know how local this chain is, so I won't say it. But yeah, I had burger and onion rings for dinner. It was quite good. That I just grabbed on my way home from work. So I'm like, I'm leaving late. I gotta eat. I can't cook. But yeah. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Wednesday. Happy Valentine's Day for anyone watching currently. Valentine's Day stream. Dating sim. We all got to date? Question mark? Colonel Sanders? How fun is that? That was silly. And also enjoy some beautiful food art. Oh my gosh. Clip your mic again. Ah, jeez. Well, anyways, everyone, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is. And I will talk to you next time.